Hey guys and gals, this is Rocket Crazy 117 here. I'm a new YouTuber. This is going to be one of my first videos that I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you a bunch of reviews throughout the upcoming months up until hopefully November and at the latest maybe December, of different reviews of either airsoft guns or action figures. The action figures will range from the 2008 to up to 2012. Alright. For my first review, today I'm going to be doing an airsoft gun review. I'm going to be doing the M82 or the SG552 as it's actually called. So I'll show you the weapon. This is the SG552. Now you can see it is a regular magazine-fed weapon. And it's not a bullpup weapon because that would mean that the magazine is behind the grip. This is an AEG, an automatic electric airsoft gun. Let's see, this fires at 260 rounds per minute. It actually ranges from 230 to 260 FPS, feet per second, that's what I meant to say. Let's show some things that, you know, the weapon has on it so far, other than the magazine. For some already put on accessories on the weapon, there are 3 Picatinny rails, one here up at the top for a scope, one down here for flashlight, foregrip, or a laser sight, and a little mini Picatinny rail right here for either a flashlight or a laser sight. Now, it also comes with a safety right here, and it's already set on safe. Next click up will be semi-auto, and the next click up is fully automatic. Now, another feature of this weapon is it has a foldable stock. You press this button right here, press it in, and fold it back to the right side. And then as you fold it back to the right side, there is a little button right here sticking out. And right here you will notice that there is a hole, so that way that button can attach to it. Just click it on there, and you have to hear it snap, and then you know it is secure. Now, like this can be used for hip fire down below here at the hip. I wouldn't really recommend using it up here towards the face because it's not going to be as accurate if you don't have the stock. Now, the other feature it has is a removable front barrel casing. Now, there's a little pull back switch here that when you pull back, like so, you can pop this top cover off of the front barrel, and here's the battery. Now, how do you charge the battery? Well, to charge the battery, you have to take it right here. There is a little switch right here that I have my thumb on. You pull this as you push down on the switch, pull out, and it pulls right out. Now this does come with a charger. I will show you. Here's the charger that came with the weapon in box. To charge it, you simply do as you do with the gun if you were putting it back in. There is a little lever right here. You push up and you put it in. Then close the lever down and it attaches. And then of course plug it in. Now for this battery, depending on how much your battery is depleted, you will want to charge this for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But usually you only want to charge your battery if it is almost like basically depleted or fully depleted. Because if you don't charge it when it's fully depleted, say you have like at least 90% of your battery left on this, and you charge it, most likely it will take some of the charge away from your battery, and over time your battery will not be able to hold its charge as long. Now I'm going to take it off. Now remember, push on the lever and slide it out. And like I said, do the same with the weapon. Push the lever down and slide it in. Now, the battery doesn't stay in very well. That is one of its few flaws. But this casing helps it a lot. Now what you want to do is, you want to put the front end in first. Put it in like this. Okay? And then what you do is, slide it in. Pull back on this. Push down. And then let that top slide that we pulled back in order to get this, in order to get the top barrel casing off, and push it forward. After I can get it snapped down all the way. There we go. It may be hard to push this down, but eventually it will go down. It's not too stressful on the plastic that all of this is made out of. So, and another feature that this comes with is an adjustable hop-up. Now the hop-up controls whether your BB goes straight, goes and curves up, or curves down. Right here it has either a hop-up setting or it has a normal setting. Now with me, I haven't adjusted the hop-up on this yet. My BBs still curve up, but I haven't used this in over about maybe a couple weeks. So, alright. Now, let's go on to the accessories that came with the gun that can go on the gun. Let's start off first with the magazine. Now, the magazine has has 4 nubs, 2 on each side. One has a slot that fits the nubs that are on this side. So say if you had an extra magazine, you could attach it over here, and then you could just, when you empty this magazine, switch it out, take this one off, and put that magazine on. And you can do the same for this side with the 2 little nubs right here. If you wanted to have it on the other side, just attach these ones to this side. Okay? Now, how do we put the magazine in the gun and get it out of the gun? Well, let me first show you how to get it out of the gun. Now, this is also on the actual real weapon too that is made, the SG552, the one that shoots actual rounds and not BBs. There is a lever right here that I have my thumb on. See right down in here, right in front of the trigger? What you do is push on that, see how I'm pushing, and let it slide right out. That's how you get the magazine out of the weapon. Now, how to put the magazine in the weapon. You do not have to push on this little lever thing in order for it to go back in. The easiest way to put this magazine back in is to first put it in at an angle. Make sure it's all the way bumping up against the front over here, right here, and slide it and click it in. Push it up and click it in. And if it clicks, then you know the magazine is secure inside. Now, since we have the magazine in the weapon, I will show you the other accessories that can be attached to the Picatinny rail, and one that is already joined to it, an accessory that can be moved. The first accessory that it comes with in box that you will notice is the holoscope. Now, the holoscope has 3 switches on it. This first switch is to show you the red crosshair. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll move it at different angles. If you can see it, there is a red crosshair inside there that lights up from the back and shines on the front. To turn it off, just switch it the other way. Now, it already comes with a battery, so you don't have to worry about that. These other 2 switches control side to side and up and down, where you want the crosshair to go. Okay? Now, this has 2 bolts on it, right here, 2, actually I should say screws, that screw off, and you can put it on the Picatinny rail and screw it back on and have it safely stay there. Okay? The next accessory that you will notice is the foregrip. Now, these next 2 I'm going to show you how to put them on the actual gun, because these ones are a little different than what the scope would be. What you first do is, there is a little turning screw here. You turn it, and it pushes this little screw down, so that way you can slide the foregrip onto the rail, like so. You push it down in, or slide it down in, and then tighten the foregrip back up. Now that little bolt will push back up, and that way it cannot move. Okay? So it looks like that. Okay? Now, the third accessory that you will notice is the mock suppressor. Now, this does not actually suppress the BB that will come out of the barrel. This is a mock suppressor, meaning it does not do what it is intended for in real life situations. So what you do is, you take the orange tip, or the flash suppressor looking tip, off the barrel, you unscrew it, and then screw the suppressor on until it's tight. Now, personally, I would not use this suppressor if you're going into close quarters engagements. Only at longer ranges do you want to use this suppressor. For one thing, it will make the BB go a little bit farther since it is a longer barrel. 2, don't use it in close quarters because it could potentially break the weapon if, say, you're going around a corner and you whack it up against a wall. this could break the entire barrel off. You do not want to do that, because then you will ruin your gun. So, or you don't want to screw it on too tight, because then it could also chip the plastic and break the barrel. Now, the fourth accessory that you'll notice that does not come attached to the gun is the 2-point sling. The sling goes on to, I probably shouldn't point that at my face, these little hooks right here. Okay? It's a 2-point sling. Now, like I said, when you want to hip fire this weapon, you put the buttstock in. Okay? Now, oh my, okay. And now to put the 2-point sling on. Attach one end, and it doesn't matter which end you do. Oh, and by the way, with the 2-point strap, there is that little plastic slide thing. You see right there, right here? You want to slide it down to one end, so that way the strap goes to its longest extension. Okay? Now, like I said, hook any of these little hooks on any one you want. Doesn't matter. Personally, I like to put the fatter one in the back. Probably should actually put the stock back up like this. Just take them like that. Push on the little back receiver and attach to the hook. Same with the front one. Take it, push back on the receiver, hook it in, make sure it's secured. Now, when you have the weapon like this, and you have it slung over your shoulder, like this, or wait, sorry, wrong way, like this, the only time you want to be like this is if you're pulling out your secondary weapon or your sidearm. Because it is very hard to aim down the sights with this, because the strap can get tangled around you a little bit, and it also gets tighter because it's not used to stretching that far. So what you want to do is push on that little button right here on the stock, push it down, here's a snap, and use this as a hip firing tool right here, like this. Okay? Now, some accessories that don't help the gun in the field, but help the gun get ready in game, or outside of game. Now, just gotta slide that off. Of course, there is the battery charger. This helps charge the battery, so that way your airsoft gun will run. Just one second. And the second and third ones are the speed reloader and the jamming rod or unjamming rod. Now, in order for you to load the BBs in, you put the slitted tip of the speed reloader into the hole of the magazine where the BBs enter, and push it down in, and hear it snap a little bit. Then hold it like this, slide the BBs down in, put the jamming rod in, and you have to hear each BB click in. How many BBs you put in? Say you put in 5, you have to hear 5 clicks. If you don't hear 5 clicks, check it and see if there's a BB missing or a BB loose, if it fell out or whatnot. Now, for the unjamming rod, you can either stick it down the barrel and see it hit against something, see if there's a BB jammed up in there, or if there is a BB jammed in the magazine slot, you can go in there and pry it out. Okay? Extra accessories that come with it. Well, actually, first I will show you the box. This is the box. Note that this is a double eagle weapon, so it is a very good manufactured weapon. Right here. Now, what did fool me at first when I first bought this weapon and got it here, I was like so excited because I was like, wow, I get a laser sight and a flashlight along with all these other accessories, you know? So I open it up and I do not find a laser sight or flashlight. Now, I was very close to sending it back. I had almost gotten it packed up and almost sent it back when I realized that it says on the box, may come with the laser sight and flashlight. Now, if you order certain orders from, say, Airsoft itself, which I personally bought it off of Amazon, Airsoft was the seller. Personally, okay, never mind that. If you actually buy it off of Airsoft or any large airsoft selling retailer, most likely, and if it's double eagle brand, most likely you will receive the laser sight and flashlight. But if you get it off of any major retailer that is known for selling other items other than airsoft guns, most likely you will not get it. Now, show you what came inside the box other than the weapon and the accessories. Eye protective wear. These are basically like cheap plastic sunglasses that just are a little bit tinted, but they fit basically almost any size head. So, and they're very good. They're very hard and dense plastic. Now, what also comes with it is an extra screw that is used for the hollow sight, just in case if you lose a bolt or a screw, and you have a spare. It also comes with a screwdriver. Now, the screwdriver can be used to unfasten all of the screws that are on the right side of the weapon, if need be. If you need to take the entire weapon apart, if something is wrong with it, you have a screw for it, or a screwdriver for it. The second to last thing that comes with it is a sample bag of BBs. Now, these are 6mm, 0.12 gram BBs that this weapon fires. Okay? Now, granted, this is only a sample bag, but these BBs are manufactured and sold by Double Eagle. And the last thing that might come in handy, just in case if something wears out on your weapon, is a battery. Now, what this one is used for is for the hollow sight. That and like I said, the hollow sight already comes with a battery in it. So this is an extra one just in case if that battery dies or you lose it or whatnot. So here's a spare. Now, what also comes with it and is very handy for beginner airsoft people, such as myself, is an instruction manual. Now, I cannot tell if this is Chinese or Japanese made, but after the American wording comes either Chinese or Japanese letter symbols. So just be aware of that. Don't, you know, like, it's like, oh my god, it's all in Chinese or Japanese, I'm not going to be able to, you know, use this weapon. What, you know, don't worry about it. It has the American words on there for you to use. Now, other than that, that has been the M82 / SG553 AEG automatic electric airsoft gun review. And later on, hopefully sometime maybe in the next week, couple weeks, I will be doing another review, maybe on a different airsoft gun, maybe on an action figure. Who knows? Only I do. But other than that, I'll see you guys. This has been Rocket Crazy 117. I'll see you guys.